Hey, Secretary, y'all gotta excuse my hair, but today me and my father did a debate about whether you should or should not be able to date somebody who is over 18 if you are not over 18. I said that you should be able to date somebody who is over 18 even if you're not over 18, but he said you should not. So let's take a look. I think that if you're under 18, if you're 17, that you should at least be able to date somebody who is maybe 2 years older than you, so 19. But if you're 16, then you can go for 18, you're 15. You can't do 17. You gotta stick to 15.
Now, see, like if you 15, 16, 17, legally you're still underage. So I think you should wait until you're over 18 to date somebody over 18.
But as I was like, okay, how they announced on prom, they announced that you could bring somebody to prom as long as they're not over 21 years old.
Then so you have legal ramifications of dating somebody underage, like say something happened, somebody got pregnant, that's called statutory rape. Legally, you're not supposed to be dating somebody that's a minor when you consider a legal adult.
But in my opinion, it's kind of not fair because at the age of 17, you can get charged as an adult.
What I just said, you should be over 18 to date somebody over 18 because they may be doing some things that you're not legally able to do. I'm saying they're out of high school, they may be in college or working, and you're still in high school. Y'all like on two different lanes.
Well, I understand that, but you say that you can't date people over 18 if you're not over 18. But how come you can get charged as an adult even though you won't be, even though you're not over 18? So if I committed a murder, I could be charged as an adult right now. But I can't date nobody that's an adult though, or considered an adult.
Don't kill nobody.
What if they're a senior in high school and you're a junior? Then it would be okay. But like if you're a senior and then they graduated, then it would be a problem because they're 19.
I just believe you should be an adult before you start dating adults. And then what's the rush? I'm talking about they're not going nowhere. I'm talking about if you're 17, you're gonna be 18 in like a year.
But it's because even though it says it legally, doesn't mean it's true. Like that's just a law that man made. It's not a law that God made.
Some laws that man made are made for a good reason. Just like they have a certain age where you can drive a car and get a driver's license. I'm talking about if you're 14 to 15, you're not mentally mature enough to handle responsibilities of driving the car.
Not all of them.
So what now?
I said not all 15 to 14-year-olds.
But most.
If they raised right. You said if you date somebody that's over 18 and they're a lot more experienced than you and they might try to do a lot more things, but even if like they're under 17, even if they're under 18, they're still going to try to like do stuff. But if they're older 18, maybe they're a little bit more mature and they won't act like a 17-year-old.
Yeah, like I say, you have you have the law where they have a certain age where you can date an adult, and then you have your parents. You know what I'm saying? Your everybody run their household different way.
I think it is a law where you're allowed, if you're 17, you're allowed to date somebody who who's over 18, and then you can get emancipated. So like if you just take care of yourself. I know somebody that did that. They take care of themselves and then they got considered an adult even though they wasn't over 17, but they was under their own income and stuff like that.
Yeah, just like I was saying, you have the government's law, and then you have your parents' law and your parents' rule, and that's how I was raised. You date an adult when you become an adult.
So when you're 18, you can date somebody who's 20, but when you're 17, you can't date nobody who's 19.
Yeah, to me, everybody's household is different. That's just the rule in the household that you live under.
Well, in my opinion, I don't think that's fair. 19, you literally just getting out of high school. And at 17, you about to get out of high school, so y'all finna be on
So y'all gonna wait.
Debating about today is cell phone use.
No, we're not doing that.
Hey, I'm Shakira Sayers, and this
now you gotta start over.
And
y'all talking to me again. Start over.
It wasn't talking. This is Shakira, as you know, and this is my